In today's episode, we're going to look at 5 high-paying career paths within the IT industry. So don't forget to click like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Welcome to Debt Free in IT. I'm your host, Mike. This podcast is for anyone who's looking to get into the IT industry, whether it's for a career change or you're just interested. I think you've come to the right place. So if you're currently an IT professional or you're currently in IT or you used to work in IT, I'm pretty sure you probably done been asked in conversation, what's the best way to get in IT, or how do I get in IT? Maybe from a friend or maybe from a family member. This is the one question that most IT professionals get asked the most. One of my first replies back is always, what are your interests in IT? Or what part of IT do you see yourself doing? Because one common misconception is that IT is small, or that IT is one large department where everyone knows how to do everything. But that's so far from the truth. IT has many elements and a lot of things you have to explore. So today we're going to explore many high-paying career paths in IT that you should consider, especially if you're interested in becoming an IT professional. One of the main things is, regardless of what it pays, even though most of these on this list is going to pay fairly well, but regardless of that, you also want to find something that you're genuinely interested in, something that you can see yourself doing. So you also, like I said, if it's something that pays well, but you get into it and you find out you hate it, a lot of times that's going to be hard to do or maintain for a long period of time. So the first high-paying career path is going to be software development. So code is all around us. So if you're listening to this on your smartphone, you're utilizing code. From social media apps, electric cars, code has always been used in some way, shape, or form. I often say that if you listen to any one of my earlier videos, I often say learning how to code or knowing how to code is one of the closest things to being a superhero. So to me, being able to go from idea in your head to coding it out to have a product that you can deploy is a great skill to have. And this field, it involves a lot of designing, coding and testing software applications. It also requires knowing how to write code in languages like Python. That's one of the most popular pieces of languages or code languages you can learn. C++, and Java, just to name a few. And also, like I said, this is a high-paid field with many avenues and specialties that you can explore just within the software development realm. And then according to my research, the average software developer in the U.S. averages $105,000. So that's not too shabby if you ask me. So the second high-paying career path is data scientist. So someone in this field, they're usually strong in mathematics. So if you didn't make it past geometry or algebra, this may not be the career path for you, just saying. Now, someone in this field that's strong in mathematics, statistics, and computer science. So going down this path usually is going to also require some sort of programming knowledge and also some machine learning knowledge. So if you've been anyone on social media right now or YouTube, you came in contact with a data scientist's work. So most data scientists, they're often the ones that's programming these algorithms that we're on. So, and I may be saying that wrong, excuse my country accent, but these algorithms that we use on almost every social media platform today. So the algorithm that's on YouTube that's showing you my video, hopefully, the algorithm that's on IG, the algorithm that's on Facebook. So data scientists usually get into a lot of those, creating those algorithms, and then also a lot of computer science, mathematical statistics, a lot of things along that realm, and also machine learning. So, and the average salary for a data scientist in the U.S., it came in roughly around about $124,000. So $124,000 a year, which I said is not too shabby. So my third high-paying career path that you could explore is none other than cybersecurity. So this cybersecurity field, like I said, is one of the fastest growing fields in the IT industry. So this field involves protecting organizations' data, computers, and networks from being hacked. You know, I don't see this field going down away anytime soon. As long as there's criminals trying to break in something, there's going to be somebody needed to keep them out of that stuff. So as long as someone's trying to hack networks, someone's going to be needed to protect those networks. And one interesting thing about cybersecurity is that once you get into cybersecurity, you'll see where it branches out into multiple different areas and specialties. So you have the network security route, where if you're into Palo Alto firewalls or FortiGate, Cisco firewall, Cisco firepower, things of that nature. You have network security, ethical hacking, and also you have some pen testing, just to name a few. So to get in this field, you got a couple of options. You can go get a degree or a certification, or you could get both. So some popular certifications in this field is going to be the Security Plus, the CEH, the CCNA, which is more networking, but it also helps to move along into some security certs. The CCNP security, Palo Alto, Fortinet, and those are just to name a few of them. There's plenty of them out there. So, and then the average salary of a security engineer came in roughly about 82 grand in the US. So, like I said, that's not too bad where I come from. Sorry to interrupt this video. According to my YouTube analytics, 84% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if I provided any value to you in any one of my episodes and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so, as it does help out the channel. And also, if you're listening in your favorite podcasting app, please leave me a review or a comment and share this with a friend. Now back to the episode. So the next high-paying career field on my list is none other than networking. So this field involves configuring and managing network devices on your network. So this is going to be configuring your routers, configure your switches, things of that nature. So everything in this field boils down to routing packets, getting packets from source to destination. So you're pretty much becoming a packet pusher, if I may say. So everything runs on this network. So without a network, you really won't have no infrastructure. So one of the most popular known companies in this field is none other than Cisco. So I think they've been in the forefront of networking ever since I can remember. And then they have popular certifications that you can pursue, like the CCNA, CCNP, CCIE, and then under the CCNP, they have some specializations under those. So those certifications, or any Cisco certification, is a no-brainer for anyone looking to get into networking. These certifications even help out if you go to a non-Cisco house. So if you go somewhere and they're using other pieces of equipment, a lot of time this networking certification is going to help you out even in that realm. So the average salary of a network engineer came in at around $96,000. So like I said, that's not too shabby where I'm from either. So my last high-paying career path is none other than cloud computing. So cloud computing involves cloud-based technologies and platforms to store, manage, and process data. So more and more organizations are starting to develop their own cloud. A couple of the major players that we have right now is Microsoft. They have Azure, and then Amazon, they have AWS cloud. So these are the ones that you see in most of the job recs that you see on Indeed or you see on Dice right now. And then, like I said, there's going to be more and more companies that's transitioning to the cloud. So learning one of these clouds providers, learning their technology is going to be a plus for anyone. You could possibly go and learn both. So every cloud provider also has a set of certifications for their cloud product. So cloud computing, like I said, it's been one of those fields where someone with no experience could possibly get in, learn one of these cloud provider software and land that entry-level role in some sort of cloud support role. So that is possible. I have seen it done. I have seen a couple of people where they may come in just with a cloud certification, and just so happen this organization is just looking for someone for cloud support. So it's a perfect thing. So this is one of those certifications, like I said, it's fairly new, even though it's been around some years. I still feel like it has room to grow. So there's a lot of organizations that still haven't transitioned all the way to the cloud. So as they start to move over, they're going to need someone to support it. So check out any one of these cloud roles, and the average salary for a cloud engineer in the US came in roughly at 126 grand. So like I said, these salaries for most of these career paths are not too shabby where I'm from. So I'm from a small town. You may be from somewhere where there may be chump change, but in my aspect, it's not too shabby, any one of these career paths that you decide to go on. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found a career path that you may be interested in. But also note that getting into the IT industry, it can be a hard task, but it is possible. Hard work, dedication, like I said, being genuinely interested will work out in your favor. So when I think about how I got into the IT industry, it was a little luck along with not giving up. So most people, they'll give up. So some people, if they don't get a job within a couple of months, they're going to give up. So most people will give up if things don't start going their way in a short amount of time. My advice to anyone is to not give up, trust the process. Life is about the journey, not the destination. So if you keep trying, you will definitely make that transition from whatever career you're in now to the IT industry. The main thing is just to keep applying. Keep applying. It may not happen in a month, may not happen in 6 months, but trust me, it will happen. So that brings me to the end of this episode. If you found any value in this episode and you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, you can follow me at Debt Free in IT. If you have any questions or comments, you can email them to me at debtfreeinit@gmail.com, or you can visit my website, debtfreeinitwithmike.com. Other than that, I'll see you next week. Peace.